Olympic skiing. We picked 4 events that were part of the Winter Olympics. I don't think it really was part of any kind of what do you call it? Like standard, but we figured that it could be aligned to like history or physical education class depending on their ranking. So basically we each picked a different type of skiing. We're each going to present our slide. We have different facts and statistics that are relevant to each one because we said it's geared toward 4th grade. So we didn't want to include too much. And then we have a review game afterwards.
Okay.
Our nice picture of our group.
Okay, so starting with biathlon, it's a combination of 2 competitive sports. Can anybody guess what these 2 sports are?
Skiing and shooting.
Yeah. Cross-country skiing and rifle shooting equals ball. One more time. Who won the men's biathlon relay at the Sochi Olympics? Anybody want to take a guess?
Wasn't he American? No, he was not. Okay.
So as a team, it was Russia.
Ski jumping is the next one. Does anyone want to take a guess on what ski jumping is? Because there's a lot of events that you're in the air and taking off and landing and stuff. But does anyone know what ski jumping is? No. Alright. Well. Yeah, exactly. It's the distance. So ski jumping, you're trying to go as far as possible. It's also one other. There's also another. There's also judges that judge how you're in the air, how you balance in the air. So ski jumping made its Olympic debut in 1924, but you have to remember that that's only the men. The women's made their debut this past Sochi Olympics, which I'm not sure why, but I think it's kind of dangerous. So that's my guess. The women's ski jumping also made their debut in any competition in 2009, so it's very recent for the women. The Norwegian guy, his past Olympics broke the record, and I have a video of how far he jumped. It's pretty amazing how long he's in the air for. I think it's the equivalent of 3 football fields.
So, here it is, Johan Remen Evanson, the new ski flying world record holder, who has lifted it today from 239 to 246.5 meters. As near as not matters, virtually 2.5.
So it's pretty unbelievable. So he obviously got judged how far he jumped, and then the judges were watching his form and his balance and body position and all that stuff. That's ski jumping. The clicker egg isn't working.
Mine is, I did the mobile shack, and my name's John, by the way. It's a type of freestyle skiing. Live in mobile field. He says he jumped pretty much the mobile field basically. It's 3 football fields long, 250 meters. You go by that measure system. The mobiles the bumps are about 4 feet high. And to keep their knees healthy, they wear colored knee patches, usually matching uniforms. I want to swag it out a little bit. Next one. And they are covering about 15 to 20 feet per second. That's pretty insane. You see, I don't have a video, but all the mobiles, they do their knees. I'm surprised they don't crack or anything, but that's mine. My bad. And the Canadian band team won this event in the past Olympics, so our northern neighbors. That's it for mine.
And then I did half-pipe skiing. Half-pipe skiing is a sport of riding snow skis on the half-pipe. You can kind of see the background, but I have a video too that I'll show after. Competitors perform tricks while going down the pipe. The current world record for highest jump in a half-pipe is 24 feet 11 inches. Helmets are required to be worn during competitions. Like Josh said before, thanks to my next one, half-pipe skiing has been part of the Winter Olympics since this recent Winter Olympics, so it hasn't been considered an actual sport. And from what I was reading is that it was considered really dangerous, so that's why they had to wear helmets, and they just made it a part of this Olympics. Here's one video. So you can see they just try and perform a lot of tricks. That's everything. Okay, so now we have our review activity. So can like the groups just kind of get together because you're going to be doing it in your group. So like group 1, 2. You want to take the first question? Let's go. Okay, so basically, how does it work is that we have the first question, and if you get it right, your little skier guy will advance down the slope.
Okay. So question 1, the biathlon combines which 2 competitive sports?
Well, each of the groups can answer. So as long you just come up with an answer to it.
Can we write it down? So it's
Yeah,
clear?
you write it down. No, like you can write it down. On a
Okay.
piece of paper.
You prefer to write it down?
Yeah. I was supposed to say that. I wanted to give each, I mean, it's 4th grade, you want to give each of them a chance. Okay, group 1. Yes. Group 2.
Shooting and skiing.
Group 4.
Shooting and skiing. I'm supposed to write it.
Okay, question 2. John.
What country was the man from who broke the world? Where was the guy from?
Proceed. Group 1.
Attention.
Group 2. Russia. Norway.
Russia?
Ooh.
Oh.
You guys are group 1.
How long is the Olympic mogul field? You can,
I think I have the answer in meters, but if you remember it in the other.
oh yeah. 3 football fields, so just try and use your math for 4th graders. Figure that one out. It's in the 200 meter mark around that. It's in 200, 300. That gives you any help.
All right, group 1. We need the exact measure.
Yeah, you gotta remember.
Group 2. 250. Group
246.
say 246. You want to give an answer? 250. Who is that group? Tied up.
246 was the record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many years has half-pipe skiing been part of the Winter Olympics? How many years? No, you don't have to answer.
Maybe.
Okay, what do you guys say?
Well, it's the first year, so.
Okay, what do you guys say? Now I feel stupid because I put 1 year. But I'll give it to everyone. Question 5, last question. Who did this meeting?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Email
The very beginning, when it first made its debut. What year did ski jumping make its debut? All right, group one.
Either way, I'm pretty sure.
Group two. Well, group one and group two guys did. Good job.
Great job.